Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. We've got another deep dive into Invasion Season 3. This time, it's Episode 7, an installment that brings tension, mystery, and a surprising new alien species. But despite all the big reveals, a lot of fans are wondering, is Invasion starting to lose its spark? Let's unpack everything, from Travante's chaotic mission to Mitsuki's heartbreaking decision, and break down that shocking ending. The Fall into the Dead Zone. Episode 7 picks up right where we left off. Travante, Mitsuki, Anisha, and Jamila are aboard a helicopter heading toward the WDC base near the Dead Zone. Everything seems fine until the pilot realizes they've lost communication with the base. The static-filled radio, the tense silence, and the eerie atmosphere make it clear something's gone wrong at Outpost 17. The crew assumes the alien interference from the downed mothership is scrambling signals, and right there, the tension starts building. You can feel that sense of dread creeping in, like something huge and terrible is waiting for them on the ground. Now, remember Joel, the guy who tried to blow up the chopper back in Episode 5? He's still alive, which the soldiers aren't exactly thrilled about. They want him gone, but Travante insists on keeping him alive for interrogation. It's a smart move, though as the episode shows, it comes with some serious consequences. Then, right when things couldn't get worse, the helicopter runs out of fuel mid-air. It's pure chaos. They're falling from the sky, alarms blaring, everyone bracing for impact. But somehow, they crash land right next to the outpost with barely a scratch. Pretty convenient, right? Even the characters seem to shrug it off, which honestly feels like one of those plot armor moments the show keeps leaning on lately. The ghost base of Outpost 17. When the team finally steps into Outpost 17, the mood shifts completely. The entire base is deserted. No guards, no chatter, no lights, just silence. Then they start finding bodies, dozens of them, scattered across the halls, covered in brutal injuries. At first, they think something from the dead zone might have breached the base. There's this huge hole in the wall, as if something massive tore through from the outside. But when they look closer, it doesn't add up. The wounds, the bullet holes, the stab marks, it's all human. These soldiers didn't fight aliens. They killed each other. That realization is chilling. Something or someone made these men lose their minds. And to make things worse, every communication system in the base has been destroyed. Radios, satellites, antennas, all gone. They're completely stranded. With no leader since Hollander's death, Nikhil suggests Travante take command. It's a solid choice. He's been a soldier, a squad leader, and he's one of the few people who's ever had some kind of mental connection with the aliens. His instincts and his sense of calm under pressure make him the only one suited for it. Travante orders everyone to barricade the main building. They lock Joel up for interrogation, and Anisha and Clark are put on watch duty. It feels like a brief moment of control, but it's about to get way worse. The soldier with the body cam. The mystery deepens when Travante and his team spot movement. A lone soldier, alive and sneaking around. You can almost feel everyone's hope rise for a second, but when they approach him, the man completely loses it. He's terrified, muttering about pain, about wanting it to stop. And before anyone can stop him, he grabs a knife and kills himself. That scene hits hard because it shows just how far gone this place is. But Travante notices something important. The soldier was wearing a body cam, and that body cam might hold the answers. They take the footage back to Mitsuki, the group's best bet when it comes to decoding alien tech. Watching the playback, the truth comes out. The soldiers did kill each other, but not because of fear or confusion. It's like they were possessed. One second they're talking, the next they're tearing each other apart. Then Mitsuki spots it, a faint shadow flickering across one of the tents during the chaos. It's not human, it's something else. The outline is twisted, almost transparent, like an alien form moving among them. She enhances the footage and finds something terrifying, an audio frequency embedded in the recording. The alien had been emitting a strange sound wave, one that hijacked human brains and turned them violent. It's basically mind control through resonance, a horrifying concept that the show actually pulls off pretty well. The frequency of madness. To confirm her theory, Mitsuki plays the sound at a higher volume to analyze it, but the second she does, all hell breaks loose. The soldiers in the base suddenly go berserk, attacking each other just like the ones in the footage. You can see it in their faces, total loss of control. Mitsuki quickly cuts the audio, and just like that, everyone stops. They snap back to normal, confused and disoriented, with no memory of what just happened. It's like someone flipped a mental switch on and off.
That's when paranoia kicks in. The soldiers realize Mitsuki wasn't affected by the frequency at all. And that's weird. If the sound triggers violent rage in humans, why didn't it work on her? The obvious answer is the neural dampener she's been wearing, the device Nikhil designed to block alien connections. But no one brings that up. Instead, they start turning on her, whispering that she might not even be human anymore, that maybe her time communicating with the aliens changed her, or worse, made her one of them. This part of the episode does a great job building mistrust. You can see the fear spreading. Even Nikhil, who's been closest to Mitsuki, doesn't step in to defend her. That moment hurts, because it shows how quickly loyalty collapses under pressure. Joel's secret and Jamila's discovery. Meanwhile, Joel, still locked up and acting cryptic as ever, starts talking in riddles. He insists his aunt, Marilyn Tanner, will come to save them all. But from what? He keeps glancing out the window, fixated on something outside. It's unsettling, like he knows there's more going on. Jamila, always the sharp observer, notices where he's looking. Following his gaze, she spots an antenna sticking out of a small cabin nearby. But wait, all comms at the base were supposed to be destroyed. So what's that antenna doing there? She connects the dots fast. Marilyn and her Infinitus rebels must have planted a scout inside the base to spy on the soldiers and report back. Sure enough, when Travante's team investigates, they find Carol Ann, a familiar face from episode 6, hiding inside, using an Infinitus radio to communicate. Before they can capture her, Carol Ann bolts through the broken wall into the dead zone, and in a moment of twisted loyalty, she triggers a mine, killing herself and destroying the radio in the process. It's a brutal sacrifice, and it leaves Travante's team completely cut off again. Building a weapon against the hive mind. With no communication and no backup, the team has to think fast. Nikhil steps up with his typical arrogance, claiming he's got a plan to destroy the alien hive mind. His idea? Use all the neural weapons and strip them down to their basic components to create one massive electromagnetic pulse. The goal is to shock the hive mind so hard it collapses, essentially giving it a stroke. Anisha, using her background in neurobiology, takes his idea further. She suggests turning the EMP into something that acts like a virus, a repeating pulse that keeps attacking the hive mind over and over again until it completely shuts down. It's actually a brilliant concept, combining human tech and biological logic to take down an alien intelligence. Together, they start working on this neurovirus. It's risky, experimental, and they're not even sure it'll work, but at this point, it's their only shot at survival. The Infinitus ambush. Meanwhile, Marilyn Tanner and her Infinitus group are still out there, plotting. They genuinely believe the aliens are humanity's saviors, a twisted, cult-like faith that's getting more dangerous by the episode. When Carol Ann's radio goes silent, Marilyn realizes her scout is dead. That's when she snaps. Her mission is now personal. She's determined to kill Travante's squad and rescue her nephew Joel. By the end of the episode, she rallies her forces and prepares for an ambush on Outpost 17. So while Travante's team is busy building a weapon to destroy the aliens, Marilyn's people are gearing up to destroy them. It's the perfect storm, human versus human, both sides believing they're saving the world. Mitsuki's breaking point. After everything that's happened, Mitsuki is left completely isolated. The soldiers don't trust her, Nikhil doesn't defend her, and she's haunted by what she's seen. The guilt, the anger, the loneliness, it all boils over. In a devastating moment of both courage and despair, Mitsuki grabs her gear and heads straight into the dead zone, alone. No backup, no plan, just determination and maybe a death wish. It's a deeply emotional move. She's been carrying the weight of the world since season 1, the grief of losing Hinata, the trauma of the alien connections, and now the betrayal of her team. Walking into the dead zone feels like her final attempt to make sense of it all, or maybe to end it on her own terms. The new alien species. Then comes the biggest moment of the episode, Mitsuki's encounter with a new alien life form. It's unlike anything we've seen before. Translucent, almost glowing, with shifting limbs that look like both tentacles and legs. The design is stunning, eerie, but elegant, like an alien mammal made of light and energy. The creature doesn't attack, it just exists, moving slowly, observing. Mitsuki stares, captivated, and for a brief second, there's peace, almost connection. Is this new species benevolent, or is it the real mastermind behind the deadly frequency? The show leaves that question hanging, and it's easily one of the most intriguing cliffhangers this season. Our nerdy thoughts and theories. Episode 7 is both frustrating and fascinating. On one hand, it's packed with new mysteries, the alien frequency, the mind control, the glowing creature. On the other hand, the pacing still drags and the dialogue feels forced at times. The emotional beats are there, but the writing keeps undercutting them with convenient plot turns. Still, that ending gives fans something real to chew on. Mitsuki's solo mission, the Infinitus ambush, and the new alien life form all set up a potentially explosive final act for the season. So what's next? Will Mitsuki survive her trip into the dead zone? Can Anisha's virus really kill the hive mind? And will Travante's leadership hold up once Marilyn's army attacks? There are 3 episodes left, and if Invasion can pull everything together, it might just redeem itself. But if it keeps relying on coincidences and vague mysteries, even that stunning new alien might not be enough to save it. Either way, the next episode is shaping up to be a showdown between humanity's 2 extremes, one side fighting to destroy the aliens and the other side dying to bring them back. And right in the middle, Mitsuki standing face to face with the unknown. Stay tuned, things are about to get wild.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.